They're scared. They're scared. They're fucking scared. The reason why a lot of people coming on this fucking app having an issue with Black Americans and Scottish people linking up together, because in front of the entire fucking world, Black Americans and Scottish people became allies. And it terrifies the fuck out of them, because they want our community to believe that we don't have allies. They want us to think that we're on our own. They want us to think that it's a small amount of us that's putting out a lot of good ass information regarding our history and our people and the truth, because they want us so badly to believe that it's just a small group of us that's spreading awareness, that's spreading truth. They fear Black Americans creating alliances with other groups, because that means that the story that the Africans, came here and told is a bunch of fucking bullshit. You see the fucking Scottish people coming on here saying the same exact shit that our people have been saying.
Discover the Black Scots, and boom, instant sensation. Boom, instant trend. Boom, instant, because I believe the Blacks in the UK, they knew about the Scottish Blacks. But, those Black Scots were still in the limbo. Nobody knew about them. As soon as Americans discovered, boom, instant sensation, instant trend, instant this and that. And then y'all want to come and deny the influence of African Americans? It speaks for itself. It does speak for itself. And I'm not here trying to pander to anybody. I have eyes to see, and I see.
White people coming on here to conveniently tell Black people in Scotland, you are not Black and Scottish, you are just Scottish, is so American. Like, there is a crossover happening between Black Americans and Black Scottish people. And very conveniently, white Scottish people are trying to insert themselves and make themselves relevant because they're not the ones that are trending. They can relate to us in the fact that white people want to remain relevant, right? Lastly, I'm starting to see a few people saying there's a diaspora war happening, conversation about who's from where. And someone else even said a comment like, how long until y'all are beefing? Like, let's just have this moment, right? For me personally, I find it really refreshing, especially as a Black American going through everything that we are going through politically. It is really nice to just have this little corner of the internet to just see people that look like you, that have very similar routines and culture, and just living in a different space. So I'm interested in building community. I'm interested in traveling. So if you're Black and you're in Scotland, drop a comment. You're welcome to DM me. I'm just really interested in learning and building. And if anything, this just shows the love and the joy and the overall just like passion that Black people have for each other, more so than anything else.
Black Americans are not just finding out that Scottish people exist. It's the fact that we are finally seeing a person. If you were to Google Scottish person, this is what pops up. We're not taught about you all in our school system. We're barely taught about ourselves in our school system. We don't see y'all in social media until now, and we surely don't see you all in media. So yes, we're excited. Yes, we're curious. And yes, we have so many questions. And yes, we want to interact with you all. Oh yeah, and if you're not part of the Black American, Black Scottish intersect right now, please stay out of it. Stop inserting yourselves in issues that don't involve you. Boop.
We cousins. The Americans are teaching us a lesson right now. If we're going to take anything from this trend, we need to learn how to support each other the way the Americans are supporting us, because you guys have no chill. My followers have more than doubled off that video, so I wanted to shout at the Americans for being so quick to just bring us in and remind us that there is room for everyone to win out here. Rapid disclaimer, I obviously didn't name any names or single anyone out on purpose. I think the whole accent thing is funny. You can call it code switching, I don't really care. I was just entertained, that's all I was saying. This is reminding me so much of something that I think you guys are going to find really interesting. So my grandma came here from the Caribbean. I've got loads of family in the States and I'm connected with them already. Like, I've got family in DC, Texas, a lot of places where you guys are messaging me from, like calling me cousin. I'm like, I have cousins there. And the maddest part is, they've already came to Scotland. They came to Glasgow. Check these pictures. They were here for my grandma's 100th birthday. We had the whole reunion. We had the cookout. We had everything. They came to Glasgow in 2019. Auntie Joyce and my Uncle Rudy came back from Texas this year, last month, to come and visit Scotland again. So already sent a couple out here and they've come back for more. Scotland is where it's at. I'm telling you, if you're going to come down, I'm going to show you the good spots. So keep following. We done it once. Let's do it again. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it better. I'm ready for the reunion. We cousins.
These people are so afraid of us creating alliances with other groups of people because they know that is the end of them. They know. Y'all remember what the fuck happened in them Haitian wars? We came together once upon a time, multiple times, and they want us so badly to think that we didn't. That's why they keep making us feel like it's just a small group. That's why they want us to feel so badly that we don't have any allies. And a lot of you are playing into it. I've seen so many videos on TikTok of people in our community saying that Scottish people don't mess with us just because they seen a video floating around of the young Scottish guy that came on here and told his truth about, you know, who his people were and how they are indigenous to the lands there. They showed a video of him and what he used to think like back in 2021. He had a different perspective then. But haven't we all been there before? I know I have. The fuck, I didn't have the mindset that I had, 10 years ago. Hell no, I didn't. I was clueless to what the fuck was happening in my community. I had to wake up to that wisdom. I had to wake up to that knowledge by changing my perspective, by educating myself. That is how we woke up. That is why he doesn't have the same mindset that he used to have back in 2021. So you thinking you're coming on this fucking app to show a video of us about how he used to think in his fucking past ain't doing shit. It ain't moving me at all. Trying to paint a negative picture of him ain't gonna do shit. We're still gonna come for you, Africans. It only makes you look desperate at this point in time. Because let's be real, a lot of y'all are desperate because y'all know what y'all have to go back home to. That's the truth. Y'all are fucking thieves. Everywhere you go, you're fucking roaches. You take people's identity, you steal from them, you pillage, you fucking make life miserable. Because you don't want to fucking grow. You don't want to go back home and build up your own motherfucking shit.
Gentlemen. But a large percentage of the people of this country have chosen a pathway that cannot be encouraged, whether in Ghana, in South Africa, or in any part of the world. And this is what they have done. Ladies and gentlemen, they have given up on the fight to fix their own country and resorted to looking for what they couldn't achieve or cannot achieve in their own country, in other people's countries. And ladies and gentlemen, this shouldn't have been a problem because every other African country actually does it. Except that they are looking for this success by any means necessary.
You just want to steal some shit. That is why y'all motherfuckers was exiled out of this community once upon a time. Let's talk about it. That's why your shit is really called Skull Island. Because y'all motherfuckers was pushed over there at one point in time. Y'all motherfuckers are tribalistic. You ruin shit. Everything you fucking touch. And everyone is tired of you. But I want you to know this. We're not going to stop putting out the truth. It's never going to stop. Y'all motherfuckers are going back home. We're not supporting your communities no more. We're tired. Even for the good ones. I'm sorry, you got to take the L. It is what it is. You got to go back home and figure it the fuck out. We did. With no problem. We're done helping y'all. Y'all fucking suck us dry, and we're tired, and so are the Scottish people. You're going the fuck home. Mark my words.
Yeah, it speaks for itself. And I'm just disappointed that that relationship the internet has killed that relationship and it's dead, right? Because I was seeing videos from the other side. People talking shit. The African Americans are so ignorant. Bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? Y'all are so motherfucking ridiculous with your small villages and your small countries that could be a state, one of the smallest states in the US. And you guys are thinking, yeah, America is a continent. It is part of the North American continent. It has Canada and the US. And Canada is smaller compared to the US. This is a continent here. It is. And so it is like 3 times the size of Europe. Yeah. So Europe can fit America 3 times. You can bring 3 Europes where y'all are from and put it in America. Yeah, so this place is big. And so when you guys come and call Americans stupid, I'm like, how? What do you mean they're stupid? Have you seen the technology advancement? Every shit is happening here. That says a lot. And don't come and tell me, oh, it's because of the immigrants. We still have immigrants in your countries too. You're an immigrant too as motherfucker. How come it's not happening in your countries? Exactly. So sometimes you need to sit down and watch and don't ruin things. It's okay as a black person who is not American to sometimes fold your arms and watch and just don't talk. Because now you people and your loud mouths, you have ruined a beautiful thing. It was beautiful to watch. I loved it. I loved seeing everyone just engaging and that connection and everything. But now it's all ruined because some people are way too smart. They feel like, God. Yeah. And this is not because I'm pandering. It's just because I'm tired of this bullshit of some people really thinking they're more superior than others, and some people are more stupid and shit. And because I live in America and I'm a black person, I really identify with the culture here. I'm a black American. Unlike some of you who immigrate to other countries and you think you are a Muzungu, bitch. And so I speak very passionate about the community here that I live in. I'm a very proud African American. I have 2 black daughters. And so, yeah, being black is my business. And so I just want to say that the diaspora wars, especially coming from the Queensland, you motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Yeah. And stay over there. Yeah, just keep it over there. You all have a lot of shit going on over there. It's as if you have it better. You don't. You don't have it better than anybody. It's just that you all are not as... You don't talk about it. You're the people that, oh, the problems of the house should not go out. Over here, we'll speak about it. We'll curse our president. Because there's that type of freedom here. Okay? Yeah, I'll end this post. Peace.
First of all, hey cousins. Second, I feel like I had to make this video because a lot of people seem to have it confused. Black Americans didn't discover Black Scottish people. Like, obviously we know Black people are everywhere on every single continent, in every single country. However, primarily the other groups that we see that are Black outside of the US pushed on these apps tend to be Black English people and then actual people from the continent of Africa. So when we see Black people from other places with different accents, it's exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, like we knew you existed, but at the same time, like, glad to see you in our face. Obviously, we know there's Black Scottish people. Like, if you've seen the X Factor show, the singing competition, you know that there are Black Scottish people. There was literally Black Scottish people on the show. So it's like, we know they exist. But to see them in our face is so different. And I love that. I love that. So, hi cousins, what's good with y'all? I'm gonna show y'all what food we got over here just in case y'all don't know. Show us what y'all got over there. Like, obviously, like, we're not saying it in a way like y'all don't got nothing over there. We saying we just excited. We want to know what the culture's like, what the braiding shops are like. I know I just saw somebody ask how much are knotless braids, like what's the cost of things. Like, we just want to know. We're excited to see another group on this app that actually loves us, because we're not gonna get into that, but we're just saying hi.
I have realized that other countries do not understand Black American sense of humor. Okay, we have very much dark humor. We're very sarcastic, but we are never serious. So like, I see all these videos about the Black Scottish. I see people in the comments like, oh my God, how did they not know that Blacks were in Scotland? Wait till they find out Blacks in Russia, Black in Japan. We know y'all are there, okay? We just never visually see you all. They do not show us you all as part of their culture. So we are genuinely excited to see you, and we are showing you love. So when we have all these sarcastic ass videos asking about food and clubs, we just genuinely want to know what y'all are up to. And we do want to hear about the racism, because we want to make sure you all are okay. Like, what are you all experiencing over there? Because again, we understand. So please stop with all the Black Americans are so stupid. Motherfucker, we know, okay? We are just happy to see you all right?
Oh God, here y'all come, because Black Americans can't ever do nothing on this app without y'all getting upset. Why are y'all mad that we're talking to the Scots? Well, I mean the Black Scots, the Black Scottish people. Why are y'all mad? Like, what is that to be mad about? If we want to convene and have a key and have community with some black Scottish people, what is that to be upset about? Mind you, it's people that are neither black nor American chiming in, insulting us, trying to make us seem like we don't have brains. Oh, they thought the boat just stopped in America, even though half the time when we have these diaspora conversations, we're the ones telling y'all the only thing that separates us is a boat stop. These same people, they got all this smoke for black Americans, and everything black Americans do are using AAVE while trying to insult us and trying to downgrade us. The jokes write themselves. But honestly, I don't really care about all that because y'all just gonna hate what we do regardless. My question for the black Scottish people, what are y'all eating over there, and what is the air quality like? Because every black Scottish person I've seen so far, skin glowing, like immaculate. I need to know. Like, maybe Scotland may be the move. It may be the move. Somebody tell me, what's the racism like over there on a scale from 1 to 10? Let us know.
Why is it the moment that black Americans find joy, all of a sudden someone from the diaspora has to come and snatch it away? Why is it such an issue that we're celebrating and embracing our newfound black Scottish cousins? I keep hearing, why y'all like them? Y'all don't like us, da da da. The question is, why do y'all try to separate yourselves so much from us? Y'all don't like us. Y'all don't love us. Y'all make it clear that you're not one of us. We're never going to be one of y'all, and that you never want to be one of us. You want to distance yourself so far away from us, to the point where we decided to listen to you and step back. Now that we're finding a group of us that actually love us, it's an issue. You hate to see us happy. You hate to see us with any part of joy. It's sad. We're not doing this anymore. You're either loving us and we're loving you, or it's just nothing, because we're not going to waste our energy. We're the type of people, if you tell us you don't like us, we're not going to keep being in your face. We're going to take a step back. And that's exactly what's happening. So I don't understand why you're mad. I think the better question is, do you love yourself? Because if you loved yourself, you would not hate us as much as you hate us. You would actually embrace us. And I think that's what the issue is, because for the first time, at least for me, I'm seeing a group of people that actually love themselves to claim the place that they live. They're claiming Scotland. They're proud to be from Scotland, but a lot of y'all are not proud to be from the place that y'all actually live in, that you were born in. That's why y'all cling so much to your ethnicity. And your problem with Black Americans is the fact that we're from this country. We acknowledge what's going on in this country, but we actually are proud to be from this country in a way, because we know what we built in this country. And despite what y'all think, we know that we have culture in this country. We have history in this country. And that's what sets us apart. And that's what makes y'all mad. And that's what we don't get about y'all, because we're being ourselves.
I'm gonna just say this before I take my daily nap. Black Americans didn't just discover that there are Black Scottish people as if we didn't know before. We were just excited to see one. You can know something objectively, but until you see it with your own two eyes, it's not something that you're really thinking about. So there's so many people acting a fool saying Black Americans just discovered that there's Black people everywhere and they're not the only Black people. What are you talking about? Really, what are you talking about? There's so many people saying Black Americans didn't know that there were Black people other places. Who told you that? And then we're trying to say hey to our cousins and ask them questions about where they are. And there's people who are not even Black, Scottish, or American inserting themselves into the conversation. Racism doesn't exist here. That's such an American way of thinking. I'm sorry. It's almost as if we're Americans. We know racism is different other places. That's why we're asking how bad it is where they are. And even if we weren't asking that, what does that have to do with you? Like, you're not even in this conversation. Y'all notice, like, the second we started making TikToks or commenting on the Scottish Black people's TikToks, that there are already non-Black people making videos about us saying, you're asking about racism and that doesn't exist here, that doesn't exist, and all these other things, when it's like, who was talking to you though? Of course you wouldn't know anything about racism towards Black people. You're not Black. And on top of that, they're always like, they're so obsessed with us. The whole time you've been exposed to American media your entire life. We grew up also on American media, meaning we didn't watch Scottish shows unless we explicitly searched for it. K-dramas, anime, all this stuff we had to search for, unless it's like the dub version, because that wasn't just brought to us. So it's not us thinking the world revolves around us. That's literally what we grew up on. You grew up on the same thing that we did. It's not the lack of knowledge that black people exist everywhere, because we knew that already. But until the moment we seen it, we didn't grow up seeing famous black Scottish people. I still haven't seen one. I haven't seen a singer. I haven't seen an actor. It was just intriguing. So just let us talk to our cousins and mind your business. Like, really mind yours.
I want to speak on the topic of the black Americans not knowing that black Scottish people exist. What I've came to understand is a lot of the world feel like black Americans are so disassociated from like everything else internationally. And what y'all have to realize as a black American, like, we genuinely be in our own lane. Y'all be more invested in our business than we are invested in your business. Like, we're not overly, like, y'all be overly examining the things we do. Like, American politics and American social media is so pushed in other countries, and we don't even be worried about y'all. So it's like, yes, black Americans knew that black Scottish people exist, but it's just like we've never seen one, or we never, you know, we just never interacted. So it was just a little kiki, like, hey cousin. It wasn't given like we are obsessed and it's a thing. Like, y'all need to chill out. Like, we probably just said that just to be funny and kiki and ha, but it's like so much of the world think that black Americans are so uneducated, yet every time we speak, y'all feel the need to bite back, or y'all feel the need to like justify something. And it's just like, y'all, we just be talking shit. Like, we just be talking shit, kicking shit. We don't be worried about all y'all, because we really them people. Like, what y'all fail to realize is just like, we really them people. And if we weren't them people, we wouldn't get so many people pressed. People wouldn't be like, oh, why are not the black Americans speaking out? Because we hold so much weight and we hold so much power. But it's just like, if we don't know nothing and we so slow, it's like, why y'all always feel the need to talk? Why y'all always feel the need to come back and feel like y'all need to speak about us if we don't know anything? Like, if it was ignorant speaking, I wouldn't respond. Me personally, if I feel like these were ignorant people, why do y'all feel the need to respond? Why?